Hey everyone, we're back. We are ATX VGC. We're here tonight with our weekly Monday night friendlies featuring 4 battles that will be best of 3s performed here on the channel by some folks that signed up through our Discord, as well as 3 of us here on screen. So super excited. I'm going to go ahead and let everyone introduce themselves.
Hi, I'm Nibs.
I'm Rollercoaster.
I'm Chase. I guess I'm Tiki VGC right now, but that is potentially being rebranded soon.
Yeah, for sure. And then I'm Gemma or Gems. So we are super excited that y'all are here. We are super excited about the 4 matches that we have tonight. We've got 4 matches. Our first matchup is going to be Thaison versus SirWilson, and our second matchup is to be myself versus Professor Ragna. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. We'll confirm that in Discord before y'all are announcing. In set number 3, we are gonna have Rollercoaster versus Amy, and then in set 4 we've got Nibs versus. Who is your 4th game? Against Rowan, that's right. First-time battler Rowan. So we've got 2 first-time battlers tonight, and we got 2 returning champions. So super excited to go ahead and get this rolling. With that, give us 1 second while we just go ahead and fix one. We're going to go to BRB, get all of our mics and cameras set for first game, and then we'll be right back, we promise.
Hey guys, welcome back. We are here with our first game. I am Nibs. Alongside me is Rollercoaster.
I'm Rollercoaster.
So, Rollercoaster, I don't know if you've seen their teams yet. I have not seen their teams just yet. I'm not really sure what to expect here from Charisma and SirWilson, who was our first matchup.
I got a small sneak peek at what Charisma's going for, and there's a certain Pokemon on there I'm very excited to see, and I really hope that they utilize. No idea what he's running. He is the biggest wild card in Pokemon I've ever encountered, so who knows?
Yeah, I'm really excited that we get to commentate here for Will tonight, because it's always fun to commentate over his battles.
Yeah, it's always the best. I love it. Did you see my match with him last week?
I did not, actually. He was talking to me about it. He was actually here a few nights ago, and we were talking about it.
Yeah.
White Tigers, thanks for the follow.
Oh, sick. Follows.
Yeah, I heard
Okay.
It was pretty crazy, Rollercoaster.
Oh, yeah, no, dude. It was sleep, it was misses, it was bananas. Like, it was shenanigans all over the place.
I'm really excited to catch that on our YouTube. By the way, guys, we have a YouTube channel that you can also like and subscribe to. We post our videos from all of our friendlies there. Very fun to watch.
Okay, sweet. So, Will has the same team that he was using last week with Politoed, Amoonguss, Magnezone, Mudsdale, Surfetch'd, and Noivern, while Charisma has Cinderace, Arcanine, Gyarados, Whimsicott, Cobalion, and Flapple.
Yeah, pretty cool to see Flapple here. I feel like I haven't seen Flapple since early meta from this year's VGC format.
Mm-hmm. Flapple has a Gmax variant. It also has Hustle, so it has like very similar damage output to Durant's. Like, it can do big damage. It is insanely frail. It is not very fast. My one wish for tonight is that we get to see a Gigantamax Flapple on the screen. That's all I want. That's all I ask for. So, Charisma, if you can hear me, I try to see if that can happen. Oh! He's checking. Oh, it's shiny too.
Oh my goodness.
But so like a little recap from
Your battle with Will.
little recap from like my match with Will last week. That Magnezone is life orbed and analytic. It does crazy big damage. Like, it hurts. I did like half to my Amoonguss on a neutral hit. So like, I'm very interested to see what happens from both players.
Yeah, I feel like my wording here is not very good, but I was lucky enough to face that same Magnezone while Will was over here the other night, and I say I'm not sure if my wording is correct because that thing hits hard.
Yeah. So Will's going for pretty passively just with the Amoonguss and Politoed, while there's the Flapple, that beautiful Granny Smith.
I always love a good Granny Smith.
All right, so what are you thinking here, Nibs?
I think we might see the G-Max come from the Flapple here turn 1 and potentially try and get rid of that Politoed off the field. I'm not sure if you'd agree with that or what we might see from this Whimsicott here. I'm not exactly sure myself.
Yeah, luckily Charisma's in a pretty solid position because Will did lead the Amoonguss, but the Amoonguss isn't offering, like, it's only offering redirection right now. Like, well, actually, no, not even that. Like, grass types ignore Rage Powder. They can't be spored. So Amoonguss kind of just, like, isn't really doing anything. Politoed's going to go ahead and switch out. Probably doesn't like the idea of taking a big grass hit. Noivern's coming in forward, can take a grass hit much better. First a Focus Sash and a Life Orb, so that's good information. Taunt coming out on Amoonguss. I'm not entirely sure. It's probably just going for a Sludge Bomb, if I were to guess.
That's what I would guess as well.
Dragon Dance coming out from the Flapple. Going to get nice and set up here.
All right, so we're going to see the boost come from the Flapple and the Sludge Bomb comes out turn 1 as that taunt doesn't mean anything, knocking that Whimsicott down to its Focus Sash.
Nibs,
wow, so
are you ready to see a Flapple sweep?
After that,
because I'm ready to see a Flapple sweep.
It might be here. I'm not sure. This Noivern could potentially have some serious pressure going into that Flapple slot, but I don't know. Does this Flapple outspeed the Noivern after a +1 from a Dragon Dance?
It depends if it's Jolly or Adamant. Flapple is not a very fast Pokemon. I believe that it has like similar speed to the Dracovish. It might even be a bit slower. I think it's base 70.
Yeah, so we see a switch come in from the into the Cobalion. I'm not sure. I feel like that is kind of one turn too late as the Whimsicott is down to its Sash. And I'm not entirely sure if that would have been targeted with a Poison turn this turn yet or not. Poison type move.
Look at that. Look at that big boy. That is a big, tasty apple right there.
I wish I was that dragon, just eating the inside out of that Granny Smith apple. That does
big
so much
damage from Hurricane right there.
See a +1 Wormwind come out into that Noivern, knocking it out. Professor Ragna, thanks for the follow.
Alright, so that's going to be an easy KO for the Flapple right there, but it does take a lot of damage from that Hurricane.
Oh, you see the Sludge Bomb come in, so that switch into that Steel type there actually does make a difference. So
yeah, it really does. So who do you go out into now? Politoed. That is not going to appreciate a G-Max Grab Apple. And Cobalion kind of... It's the only thing it's afraid of is getting spored, really. Which isn't that big of a deal, because like right now the main damage output is coming from Flapple.
This is probably the last turn of Taunt, if I were to guess.
Oh, that's right. It got taunted and switched out. Yeah, so Amoonguss really can't do much here.
No, I think if the Amoonguss is going to do anything, it might Sludge Bomb into the Flapple slot to try and clear that away. And if I'm Will, I'm probably baiting the Politoed like to protect here and target down just to do minimal damage.
Helping Hand Sludge Bomb is probably what's going to come out from that Amoonguss. But Charisma, knowing that its Flapple is super low, is just going to go for a Protect and try to get the KO onto this Amoonguss the next turn, it looks like.
So, as you and I know, Rollercoaster, that bounce will be targeting down a Koba Berry Amoonguss.
It will. So, Amoonguss is probably going to be able to just Spore off into the Cobalion. Politoed's probably not going to make it through the turn. Actually, it may even just be more productive to just Sludge Bomb and get rid of that Flapple. Although, like, once Dynamax is over, Hustle's going to kick into effect, and then Flapple's moves aren't going to be as accurate. So potentially just getting those 2 KOs is all Charisma really needs to like take the game from here.
Oh man, and I can feel the sour taste in my mouth as we see the G-Max Tartness come out into the Politoed, taking it away from the field.
Okay, this is actually a really cool interaction that I was not thinking about because no one ever uses Flapple. So G-Max Tartness is actually going to decrease the evasion of the Pokemon on the field, meaning that Bounce, instead of being 85% accurate, is now 100% accurate move.
Yeah, and I guess that'll take away from the Hustle. I guess the Hustle doesn't make a difference because the Helping Hand Sludge Bomb is off the Flapple from the field as well. Thank you for the follow, Joker Plays Games 1988.
Nice. Oh, Whimsicott's still alive. That's right, at 1 HP, so you've got plenty of time to go for a Taunt, Tailwind, beat up even into the Cobalion, beat up bounce would actually be something really cool to see. And Will is going to bring out his Mudsdale, which is going to be his last hope at winning this game.
Yeah, so I don't think we've seen a Dynamax yet from Will's side, have we?
No, we have not.
Yeah, so I doubt that it's going to be the Amoonguss that does it.
Hey, you never know. Well, actually, Cabalion's immune to Sludge Bomb, so that probably wouldn't be a great idea, but who doesn't love a big old mushroom? Well, luckily, Charisma doesn't have to worry about going for Tailwind. He already has speed advantage. Amoonguss and Mudsdale are both incredibly slow.
Yeah.
And it's really just going to be a question of if Mudsdale is going to be bulky enough and strong enough to bring it back from here.
Yeah, I don't think the Whimsicott really has much that it can do. I mean, it has beat up on its side, but it's only going to get it to what, +2 or +1 or whatever?
Mhm.
Bless you.
Thank you.
So we do see the Dynamax come from the Mudsdale slot on Will's side of the field.
Mm-hmm.
Not sure what it's going to go for. Maybe just a Max Quake into the Cobalion.
Yeah, looks like Amoonguss is going to go for a Protect. Probably going to take this Whimsicott off the field so that Amoonguss is able to go for things like Spore or Rage Powder and able to use its like actual support moves. Bounce coming up from Cobalion. Doesn't want to take anything that Mudsdale is going to be dishing. And let's see, Steel Spike.
Oh.
Yep. Get that nice defense boost.
Yeah, great move there by Will. Just going for the safe Protect, avoiding the taunt coming from the Whimsicott, and really avoiding the taunt as it knocks it out with the Steel Spike, getting that defense boost. As you and I know, this is, well, I don't know if we should say it because maybe we're being listened to by the opponents.
Hey, I believe that both these people are good enough players and have enough integrity to just play off their own skill.
Thank you, Rowan Hall, for the follow.
All right, so there's no Intimidate coming out from that Gyarados, so Will's chances of being able to sweep recover just got a lot better, especially with that defense boost. Unfortunately, is the rain over? Okay, yeah, no, then the rain's over, so you're not taking more unnecessary damage from this Gyarados waterfall. So if Mudsdale can pick up a KO onto this Cobalion as it comes back down from the bounce, I believe in Will.
Yeah, so what do you think? The Amoonguss just tries to Spore the Gyarados to sleep? Or, I mean, you gotta be afraid of a Lumberry here, right?
Oh, dang, that Amoonguss tanked that. Ooh, Rockfall. Yeah, wasn't ready for the bounce and Spore into Cobalion. So at least Cobalion goes to sleep. That'll be nice that you don't have to worry about it at all. But, oh, nope,
Oh,
it's
wow.
Lumberry. Back
So
to danger.
there's the Lumberry. So you gotta wonder what the Gyarados is holding then.
Yeah, Gyarados could be something like Life Orb or Assault Vest, anything like that. I'm actively trying not to look at the items and team previews so we can have fun speculating. But if you just go for something like a bounce here, you can kind of stall out the last turn of Dynamax, or at least prevent Cobalion from taking from something like a Max Quake. But I imagine Will's probably just going to try and Rockfall this Gyarados.
Yeah, that's probably going to be the best move there for Will, as we do see another bounce come in, and we do see the Rockfall come out from the Mudsdale into the Gyarados slot, taking
Gets
it off the field.
Mudsdale actually might be able to pull this back, especially if we haven't seen the ability of it. It might be Stamina, which means that every hit the Cobalion goes for is just going to make Mudsdale bulkier and bulkier.
Did you get a chance to see the Mudsdale last week?
He did bring the Mudsdale. It wasn't much. I never paid attention if it was Stamina or not because my entire team is special attackers. So if it was Stamina, it didn't really matter.
I do know what it is, but I'm just not sure if I'm supposed to say it.
All right, so bounce coming out. Let's see what happens. Into the Mudsdale, it's going to take that. It is Stamina. It's going to get the defense boost. And this is probably just going to be like a Spore and a high horsepower into the Cobalion. Ooh, nice
A big high
damage.
horsepower there, bringing it down to about 80%, I would say. Or doing
Yeah.
about 80%, I should say.
Mm-hmm. So I think the only way you can win this is if Will misses every single high horsepower that he goes for.
Oh, and it looks like he's not going to have that chance, as we do see a runaway button
Yeah. No, that's a kind of. It's not 100% loss. It is just a very unlikely victory
Very
to come
rare.
after that.
Yeah, so
But-
great play in there so far from Charisma. He got that early pressure off with that Gmax Flapple, doing a lot. That Flapple was very impressive, I'd say.
The Flapple was great. It just took way too much from the Hurricane. Feel free to ignore my advice for the rest of the set, Charisma. You gave me what I wanted. I saw the Flapple. Thank you for that beautiful gift.
You've created a friend forever in Coast's honor.
So that being said, I still think that the matchup might be a bit more in Charisma's favor. Flapple is super frail, and it just took so much from that Hurricane. And if Flapple could have gotten like another KO before the Mudsdale, like before going down, it would have done probably insane damage to that Mudsdale.
Yeah, so I don't know if this is a little preemptive, but I would like to say thank you for everyone that is here. I just got the word from Gemma that we just hit the 50 follower mark. So thank you guys so much for everybody that is out here. We love all you guys. It's been so fun so far. It's been an awesome few months. We'll skip back to the battle for now, but I'm sure after this match is over, we'll talk for a quick second.
Yeah, this is officially a 50 follower celebration stream. I wish I had some party poppers. Okay, so a little change up from the leads on both sides. We got Cinderace and we got Whimsicott, and we have Surfetched in Noivern. Cinderace, crazy powerful, really fast. Something like a Tailwind Max Airstream. Actually, okay, this is way better. Oh my god, I love this. Okay, I'm gonna wait till the actual turns start before I start talking this through.
There, to be honest with you, it all happened so quick, and it looked like
Yeah.
it changed.
Surfetch is just gonna bounce out of that situation. Mudsdale is gonna come in, but guess what, Nibs? This is not physical Cinderace. This is special Cinderace with
goodness.
fake tier support. So, Surfetch is going to be taking, I believe that was a Max Quake that got selected. Well, give me a second. We'll have to see.
That was just so fast. But this is a big bunny that we have here, and as you noted, this is fake tier supported special big bunny. First time I've ever seen it other than earlier today on Charisma's stream.
Yeah, Hurricane not 100% accurate because the rain is not up. But so now this is going to be Max Quake. I believe that is based off of Scorching Sands. And because of the Libero and presumably Life Orb boost, that's actually a solid chunk into Mudsdale, who I believe is AV, and Cinderace not having that much of a special defensive stat.
Yeah, so
Stamina boost not gonna matter because this is special Cinderace.
Wow. I don't know if you noticed earlier when Charisma put up his that he was streaming with the special bunny, but my response to it was just, "What? You're doing what now?"
Hey man, it's a tech people run, and it's not the worst. Like Cinderace actually has a really diverse special move pool. And because Libero just gives you like such an insane boost to all your attacks, you do like really, really solid damage. Oh, Super Fang. Normally that does, I believe, half of your HP, but I think that it's changed to like a quarter when you're Dynamax now, or at least it like scales differently because of Dynamax. But you know, damage is damage, especially when that is now a +2 special defense Cinderace, which means that nothing that Noivern doing with Hurricane is going to be doing much damage.
Yeah, that's probably the most damage output from Will that turn anyway. Yeah, I mean that's still pretty big damage from into a Dynamax Pokemon.
Yeah, like damage is damage. So looks like Politoed's gonna come in, set up the rain. So one of the Cinderace's special moves it has access to is Electro Ball. So we could potentially see a Max Lightning into this Politoed. Yep.
Maybe if no fake tears. I think fake tears is probably the way to go potentially. I don't know if the Max Lightning would knock out the Noivern with one hit.
Well, the potential scary thing that you don't really want happening is if Will goes for a Hurricane and gets a Confusion hit on you, which I think is the situation that Charisma wants to avoid right now.
Yeah, so we do see the Max Lightning come out.
This is going to be a neutral hit, but, you know, Noivern's pretty frail, Cinderace is pretty strong, so we'll see how much it does.
Wow.
It's okay. It's
just over a half.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I think maybe the Fake Tears next turn would be needed, or potentially... Oh, and Will sets up his own Tailwind.
Matches the Tailwind. Hypnosis. Electric Terrain, though. That is great. Oh, man. That's actually solid. And so, because it is based off Electro Ball... Oh, wait, no. Sorry. I'm thinking of a different move. Electro Web is the one that slows speed, right? Yes.
Yeah, I believe so. Yeah.
Yeah, so, well, Noivern is still the fastest thing on the field, can go for a Hurricane onto Cinderace, but now is resisted because it's an electric type. Fake Tears, Electric Terrain boosted, Electro Ball. I'm very curious as to how much it does. Will just opts to go for a Hurricane into the Whimsicott, trying to get rid of it so that Charisma doesn't have the option to Tailwind again later. And that just picks up the one-hit KO.
Yeah, so that's a massive Electro Ball coming in from the Cinderace there into the Politoed on Will's side of the field, clearing it off the field, revealing Sirfetch'd that was in the back this whole time. Yeah.
Oh, yes. Okay, so last time it was a question of can Mudsdale pull the reverse sweep, and now I think the question is can Sirfetch'd pull the reverse sweep? How do you feel about it?
Not great, considering I saw that the Fake Tears is potentially going into the Sirfetch'd slot. If Charisma has anything in the back that's special, I don't think Sirfetch'd has any chance of killing all 4 Pokemon on Charisma's side. Oh, and we do see the Master Ball here.
Hey, you gotta ensure that you get those shinies. They're valuable, man.
I can't argue with that.
Alright, here's the Golden Duck himself, a strong warrior with a unibrow, ready to give it his all for victory.
Yielding his gigantic sword, gigantic shield.
Alright, Fake Tears. Hurricane, is that going into Whimsicott? It is. It's going to get Whimsicott off the field. Critical hit, I don't think that was much of a factor there. And let's see what Cinderace goes for. Another Electro Ball.
Wow, that actually does not do that much damage.
Yeah. Ooh, and Will's choosing to start setting up his... Oh my god!
Is that a Knuckle?
That was a Knuckle, yeah. It just got the clean one-hit KO. So Cinderace operates... Or not Cinderace. Sirfetch'd operates the same way that Togekiss does. It has an item called a Leak, which gives it an increased crit ratio. So basically every attack that Sirfetch'd is going to go for is going to be a 50% crit rate.
Oh, sorry, Ralsei. I am being corrected in the chat. It's called a Lance.
A Lance, that is correct, yes. Okay, so... Noivern... I don't know if it offers that much offense. I mean, like, we saw how much it did to Flapple with Hurricane in the last game, so it can just take out the Flapple, and Sirfetch'd is at +1. It's just a question of I don't know if Gyarados is going to be able to pull this one through. That Smug Duck looks like he's ready to rock and roll.
Yeah, so the good thing is Will here has that Super Fang in the back. I think it could potentially help him, as I don't think that Noivern can really clean knock anything out here, but it can help its partner.
Yeah, it looks like Will read into the Protect on the Flapple and just went for the Super Fang to the Gyarados, potentially doubling up into it. Lash Out, dang, doesn't get the KO. Oh, and actually procs the Recovery Berry on the Noivern. So yeah, this is even more of a problem. Then Max Airstream, okay, that could be going into the Flapple. Yeah, doing about half through Protect.
So this Sirfetch'd is still going to be slower than the Gyarados, right? I mean, that's...
They both have Tailwind up. I think Sirfetch'd is base 65. It's not... No, maybe it's like 50 or something. I actually don't know Sirfetch'd's speed. It could potentially be faster than Gyarados. I don't think it's out of the question that it is. But yeah, it looks like Hurricane's probably just going to go into this Flapple, take it off. It did like 75% to a Dynamax Flapple, so it's definitely going to get the knockout here. And is Surfetched faster. It is that Airstream is going to
Wow.
go into the Gyarados, and even if this doesn't KO, which it does, it would have been too low to be able to do
Wow.
it. There's the crit. Got 1 out of 3.
Oh my goodness.
Mhm.
So Will is putting in some good work here with that Surfetched.
Rozzy, the Surfetch team did win last week. However, Surfetch himself did not win.
Yeah, Will
So-
was very excited to take Roller Coaster into his first loss on stream on a Monday night friendly.
Well, I
Very
would just like to
excited.
say GG's to both players. Those are some really cool teams. Will just managed to reserve his Dynamax and reverse sweep really well, and I think that that went really well for him.
And look at that apple.
Thank you for showing off this apple. It's beautiful. It's so good.
Very cool. Very cool.
I appreciate you for Gigantamaxing it for me.
All right, guys. I think we're gonna cut real fast. Thanks again for the 50 follower mark. We might be here for a quick message. I'm not entirely sure what we're going to do really fast because we are very excited about everything. So we'll be right back.
Hey, you like that video? We think you should check this out. And YouTube thinks you should check this one out. Be sure to subscribe for more content.